Turn Angel Reese into a role player, and you know what will happen? You will be an improved team, and you will win games. Cardoso, guess who finally got more minutes than Angel Reese in a ball game? Hell has frozen over. You've seen Kamilla trailing Angel a lot lately and or cutting around the basket while Angel's down here and she keeps throwing up shots and keeps missing. But finally, they ran this whole shooting match through Cardoso. 9 of 13.
Angel Reese was benched. Kamilla Cardoso took over. The Sky thrived. It's one of those games that changes everything. A career night for Cardoso and a reality check for Reese. Suddenly the questions aren't about how to build around Reese, but whether the Chicago Sky are better off without her leading the offense. The stats don't lie, but what's next for this team?
Kamilla Cardoso and let everything run through her. Let her be the dominant force down close to the basket.
Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great, thank you so much. Now, back to the video. What happens when a team finally figures out who their real star is? On a night that reshaped the Chicago Sky's identity, Kamilla Cardoso stepped into the spotlight. Against the Dallas Wings, she put up her career-high 23 points, shooting an incredible 9 of 13 from the field. She wasn't just efficient, she was dominant.
She is a dominant force. I mean, you're looking at right here. She grabs the ball, lay in. She hits her layup.
Cardoso controlled the paint like it was her personal backyard. Every trip down the court, it felt like she was a magnet for opportunities. Whether she was perfectly positioning herself under the rim for a quick bucket or diving to recover loose balls and get her team another possession.
She does. She hits her layups. Cutting to the basket. Up. I toss the ball back behind me by Vandersloot. Finger roll in. Turn Angel Reese into a role player, and you know what will happen? You will be an improved team, and you will win games.
Cardoso wasn't just scoring, though. Her presence on defense made finishing around the rim a nightmare for Dallas. And on offense, the ball just moved better. The Sky's spacing, timing, and confidence flowed through her. It wasn't sparkly highlight reel basketball, but the numbers told the full picture. With Cardoso leading, assists were up, and their shooting percentage jumped. It's like the entire team elevated themselves when they played through her. The offensive rating with Cardoso on the floor skyrocketed compared to when she was off. The team clicked in a way it hadn't before.
83% from the line, 8 rebounds, 23 points.
But what does a breakout like this really require? Sacrifice. And for the Sky, that meant sitting Angel Reese, a move no one expected to see, especially this early into her pro career. Reese, who came into the league with so much buzz, struggled to find her rhythm all night. While Cardoso played within the flow, Reese forced shots and couldn't adapt to the defense. The energy shifted the moment Cardoso became the offensive anchor. And with Reese benched, the Sky leaned into a style of basketball that won them this game and might define their future.
You've seen Kamilla trailing Angel a lot lately and or cutting around the basket while Angel's down here and she keeps throwing up shots and keeps missing. Should be your 4th or 5th offensive option because she can't shoot. She still couldn't shoot last night.
So the question everyone's asking, was this night a fluke? Or did Cardoso just lay the foundation for something bigger? Either way, her statement was loud and clear. If the Sky give her the keys, this team has the potential to go places. But if Cardoso is rising, where does that leave Angel Reese? Angel Reese, the player who dominated headlines during her college days, ran into something no one saw coming: the bench. In crunch time, against the Dallas Wings, Reese's night was marked by struggles. 2 for 6 shooting, just 33% efficiency, and an eventual 4th quarter benching. For a star used to being the centerpiece, this game raised questions about how her skills at the collegiate level are translating to a faster, more physical league.
Let's just scroll down here. Angel Reese, 25 minutes, 2 of 6 from the field. Unlike Angel Reese, who would keep putting up shots, she throws the ball back out for an open 3.
What exactly went wrong? Reese picked up the ball like she always has, but nothing seemed to click. Shot after shot seemed rushed, forced even, as if she was trying to make the highlight play instead of reading the floor. Imagine trying to force a square peg into a round hole. That's how the Sky's offense looked when operating through Reese. Ball movement stalled, opportunities disappeared, and the Wings' defense smelled blood in the water. On more than one possession, the flow seemed to freeze the second Reese touched the ball.
The Sky have one potential bona fide superstar, and that is Kamilla Cardoso. It is not Angel Reese. Cardoso, guess who finally got more minutes than Angel Reese in a ball game? Hell has frozen over.
You could see the ideas forming, but the execution just wasn't there. Loose passes, missed shots, and hesitation. It all added up to a tough night. And here's the thing, the numbers don't lie. When Reese hit the bench, the Sky's offense found new life.
Hey, boom. That's good basketball. That is good. You see how happy her teammate was? No double-double for Angel Reese equals victory for the Chicago Sky.
They dished out over 25 assists, their spacing opened up, and suddenly, they were a team that looked comfortable in their identity. Spacing improved, players moved without the ball more confidently, and most importantly, they scored efficiently. It wasn't just Reese having an off night, the team itself felt lighter without forcing the offense through one player.
I mean, seriously, here we go, once again. Look at her toss the ball back out for a three.
For Reese, this game was as much mental as it was physical. High expectations are a weight to carry, especially when you're trying to match the level of play that made you a household name last year. Now, she faces the challenge of adapting to a role she isn't used to. Maybe that role involves rebounding, facilitating, tightening up her defensive focus, something that allows her to impact the game without forcing it.
Now, again, they're playing one of the worst teams in the league, and if they play the Liberty or the Aces, they're going to get the absolute brakes beat off of them. But finally, they ran this whole shooting match through Cardoso. 9 of 13.
The Sky, meanwhile, saw the benefits of letting Cardoso shine. With one player rising and another stumbling, this team faces one of its biggest identity decisions yet. The Chicago Sky's win over the Dallas Wings wasn't just another game. It was a window into what this team could become. Kamilla Cardoso showed she can be the centerpiece, leading the offense with confidence and composure. As veteran point guard Courtney Vandersloot said, "She needs to touch the ball a lot. We need to play through her more often." It's hard to argue after seeing how the Sky thrived when Cardoso took charge.
And never on planet Earth should she ever have more minutes than Kamilla Cardoso.
But this shift raises questions about Angel Reese. Can she adjust, or will her struggles continue? Drop your thoughts in the comments. This season just got way more interesting.